Balloon Beats.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Unhinged Live. As usual, I'm your host, Patrick Hensey, joined today on this beautiful Sunday afternoon with Brian DeGennaro. How we doing, Brian?
I'm all right, Pat. How's everything?
Can't complain, as usual. Listen, before we do talk about the Yankees game that's happening today in less than an hour, shout out to everybody currently in the chat. Let's take attendance / roll call. You guys know the deal. Shout out to Lori C. We got Borg, Stevie Bats, Chris, Matt, Jesse Dominguez. We got Dirtbike Nation, Jake. We got LA Yankee King, Yankees highlights. I hope everyone's having an awesome day. Sorry if I missed anybody. Listen, Brian, we're coming off of another brutal loss yesterday. Let's check out the lineup for today. It's not too pretty as usual. We got LeMahieu, Judge, Hicks, Stanton, Torres, Urshela, Odor. Frazier's back in the lineup, and we got Higgy catching. One thing to note here, Jay Bruce is not here. Jay Bruce is retiring, I believe, after today's game. Boone said that they don't have any plans to get him in the lineup in the game at all today, which I get because, I get Jay Bruce has had a decent career, but at the same time, you want to win this game, and you don't want to start him just for the sake of making him happy when this is a game that you kind of need to win, especially when you're starting off the season 5-9.
5-10 would be really bad.
No, yeah, and putting Jay Bruce in for crucial at bats could be brutal. But maybe at some point we see him come into pinch hit. I have nothing against Jay Bruce as a person. Shout out to him. He's had an awesome career, and just happy to see him go from the Yankees. I don't know who's going to be filling his roster spot though.
Probably Mike Ford, I would think.
I guess
they're going to need a first baseman, right? So,
bro, I would love to see Dietrich come up.
You cannot let that dream die, huh?
No, because think about it. What's the worst thing that could happen if Dietrich comes up? He sucks and they DFA him?
Yeah, I mean, that's fair.
Let's talk about the catcher situation for a minute, because personally, I think that Higgy was going to be starting for Cole anyway, regardless of Gary's little injury yesterday. But injuries, X-rays did come back negative on Gary's hand, so he's probably going to be starting on Tuesday. Awesome to see that they're going to have an off day tomorrow, so it gives Gary 2 days of rest. But I think regardless of that injury, Higgy was starting with Cole today, right?
Yeah, I mean, I guess you could kind of see the Sanchez injury as a good thing for Boone and company, because they don't have to explain why Higashioka's in the lineup again today, because he's probably going to be anyway. Yeah. And it's frustrating at this point, but at least it wasn't a big injury. He'll be back Tuesday. Yeah.
Rougned Odor is coming off a game yesterday. Was it yesterday where he hit? Yeah, he hit his first Yankees home run.
Yeah.
Shout out to Rougned Odor. Hopefully he could kind of get things going. I'm not too confident in the dude at all. I mean, we knew coming into this experiment that he's not a great hitter. But I don't know. Maybe he could provide something. A couple of guys in this lineup that I just want to see produce with better at-bats. Look at that middle of the order. Kind of like Hicks, Stanton, Torres. Those are the guys right there that I want to see better at-bats from, especially at such a crucial part in the lineup, because LeMahieu and Judge are kind of holding their own. And then once they get on base, it comes down to Hicks, Stanton, and Torres, and then nothing gets done.
Yeah.
So those guys really need to step up at this point.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, that's definitely the key because we saw yesterday. I think between the three of them, they had no hits in what 12 or so at bats. So like, those are the guys that need to start hitting
Yeah,
desperately.
I agree. I agree. Also, we got Cole on the mound. I mean, listen, these are the games you need to win.
Oh yeah.
When Garrett Cole's on the mound, you gotta come in clutch. They
Hmm.
gotta give him at least, bro, give him like 3 runs of support. Because do we know who's pitching for the Rays today?
I don't know.
Let me look it up really quick. Because listen, the Yankees just keep getting blanked by like random ass pitchers.
It's so
Um,
ridiculous.
okay, Kittredge, Andrew Kittredge.
Sounds like a perfect game coming up.
Bro, I'm pretty sure he's a relief pitcher, so they're probably going the opener route.
Opener. Yeah.
I don't know who's going to be pitching the bulk of the innings for them. But regardless, bro, like they're kind of doing like a bullpen game. If the Yankees don't score at least a few runs, I'll be pissed.
Yeah, it's fair. I mean, we see this every game. They've been in positions to win, and they're just not coming through with clutch at bats. They're not getting hits with runners on, and it's just a nightmare. It's exactly what we've been talking about since the beginning of the season.
Yeah.
We were panicking a little bit after the first couple of games, and everyone was like, "Oh no, don't panic, they'll get it together." But now we're 15 games in now.
Yeah.
We're not at the very beginning of the season anymore, and they've shown nothing. They've shown no improvement, no drive, no fire, nothing.
Yeah, it's so unfortunate because every single night we come on here for the post game, and it's the same story every night. Team looks lifeless, no bats. The pitching besides Cole and Monty is very inconsistent.
Yep.
The bullpen looks good. It's the same thing every day, and this
Yeah,
team just
yep.
needs some sort of fire, right?
Absolutely.
Let's take a look at some of these comments. Jesse Dominguez says the Yankees got to win this one for their ace Cole. That's exactly, yeah, bro. That's what we're saying. Do it for Cole. Hashtag do it for Cole.
Well, because you're going to be in a position to win today. You know it.
Exactly.
All you have to do is get like 3-4 runs. This shouldn't be a tall order from this lineup.
Yeah. How many pitches down the middle will the Yankees take today? Over 20 and a half. I'm taking the over.
Hammering the over.
Slamming the over. CJ says, did you see the Jake Paul Ben Askren fight? I actually did. And it was a huge waste of time.
Yeah.
It was like a 30-second knockout or something. Bro, that dude got knocked out for like $1 million, got his bag and went home. I mean, I'll get knocked out for $1 million easy. No joke.
I'll do it.
Let's see. Alex says, I hope we win today because then we'll be the same as the 2019 Yankees, first 15 games, 6-9, and the division standings in the AL East, and we won it. Listen, I would love a win today because 6-9 looks a lot better than 5-10.
Absolutely.
The Yankees need a win today. I hate saying that so early on in the season, but they need a win today.
It's true. I mean, you go 5-10, and it's just. Plus, with the off day tomorrow, like here's the thing: if you get a win today, you can jumpstart something, right? You can get some momentum going, and then go into the next series. The schedule lightens up after the next series, so if you get something started now, yeah, we can turn it around. But if you keep going down in like horrible losses, like really really bad, it's not close games. It doesn't feel like we're in it. It just feels like terrible losses. So you need to show up today.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Shout out to Jaduk Gaming. Let's go. Just made my 13U travel team. Let's go. Round of applause to you, my man. Jesse Dominguez says Yankees calling up Mike Ford first base. Did they announce that yet? I don't think so. But I'm assuming that's probably going to be the route they're going to go down. Because, Jay Bruce is still on the roster. But you know what? I think Jay Bruce is still going to find a place in baseball somewhere as a coach.
Yeah, I think he'd be a good coach.
Yeah, I mean, like we've seen like the impact that he's kind of had on the team on the bench so far, and just kind of like how he's the guy that the players have been going to just to like discuss their struggles and whatnot. I think he'd be an awesome presence as like a bench coach somewhere.
Yeah, absolutely. I think he just he doesn't have it anymore, and unfortunately that's what happens in baseball. You get old, and but I think he'd be a great coach. I think he knows the game really well. He's a guy that seems really kind-hearted and really willing to help others, and I think that's exactly what you need in a coach.
Yeah. Damien says, if Hicks has another bad game, it's time for Talkman to get some time. We've been saying this. Talkman needs to get some more time. Going into the season, we want him to be the fourth outfielder. When they re-signed Brett Gardner, we knew that wasn't going to happen. And it seems like whenever Clint gets an off day, whenever Hicks gets an off day, Gardner just gets inserted to that lineup, right?
Yeah.
And Gardner's cooled down tremendously from like his first few games being hot. You need to get Mike Tauchman some playing time. I think he has like 2 or 3 starts all season. You can't really expect the dude to hit too much with like 10 at bats. There's no chance he has more than 10 at bats. So I'd love to see him get some more time.
Absolutely.
I do want to check that actually because, bro, like there's a really good chance he has less than 10, and we're 15 games into the season, I think.
No, it's frustrating too because like that's a guy that could be
7
really good fourth outfielder. 7, Jesus.
7 at bats. Yeah,
that's so ridiculous. And like they're not doing
brutal.
anything to up his trade value either. He's a guy that could be a really good trade chip come the trade deadline.
Oh, exactly. So Mike Tauchman has had 7 at bats. Brett Gardner 25.
The roster management has been so terrible this year. Like I don't
It's
know
a
if we
little bit
want to really
unfortunate.
get into it, but
Listen, before we do get into that, actually, there is one thing that I do want to bring up, Ryan. And I think you know what route I'm going down here.
Do I?
Chat, I know. Listen, if all of you are consistent viewers of the stream, you know that there's a running joke here that Brian has never tried Chick-fil-A, right? So Brian has apparently tried Chick-fil-A, and we have exclusive video for you guys of Brian trying his first Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich. Let's roll it. Let's roll it.
Go.
Hello, viewers. We're here at the famous Chick-fil-A sandwich restaurant, and we're about to try some Chick-fil-A. So I'm already upset because it took about 15 minutes for the food to come out, but you know, it's whatever. So let's give it a try. It wasn't that long. Look at this. Ooh, pretty. Lovely. All right, here we go. It's good.
Okay, Brian, I have a few questions for you now.
Oh boy, here we go.
First of all,
Yes,
you said it was good.
it was good.
Now, what is that like a good, or is it like, oh, it's okay? Like,
No, it was good. The bun was exquisite. The chicken itself was excellent. Pickles were lovely, and then I put a little Chick-fil-A sauce on it. It made it even better.
did you put the fries on it too, though?
I didn't get any fries now.
Oh, see, the fries, if you put the fries on the sandwich, game changing.
That
But,
sounds good. See, I wish I had known that.
Brian, I'm so proud of you. Like, no joke, I'm so proud. I never thought this day was going to happen, but it happened. There you go.
Man of my word. Last week I said if the Yankees won on Sunday, I'd go, and they won. So
Chicken fillet. I loved how you said, well, we're at the chicken fillet restaurant. I love it. Fucking love it. This is what turns the season around. Let's go. Listen, if the Yankees win today, I'm guaranteeing you that this is our new rally cry.
let's get
Brian
some good
trying
vibes.
Chick-fil-A.
Yeah,
Love
forget
it.
the savages in the box. It's all about chicken fillet.
Next thing up, riding a bike. We said that. We really said that.
If
Brian,
the Yankees win the World Series, I'll learn to ride a bike. How's that?
fair enough. I'll teach Brian. I will personally teach you.
Yes, we'll videotape Pat teaching me to ride a bike.
That would be quality stuff.
I would
That's
love
quality content if I've ever seen it.
That's real content, yeah.
Jaden says, I'm like Brian, never had it before. Well, you know what? You need to join Brian now because he's out of the Chick-fil-A Virgin Club.
I'll meet you there next Sunday.
It's just a Chick-fil-A unhinged meetup. Brian is a step ahead of me. I've yet to try Chick-fil-A. Damn. He needs a shake. He's too skinny. Should have gotten a large shake, Brian. They have great milkshakes as well. This is not a Chick-fil-A ad. I swear it's not. I promise. Let's see. Brian said if the Yankees won at all throughout the season, you would have to learn how to ride a bike, and they won. I don't think he said that. Brian, I'm going to come to your defense here. I'm pretty sure you said World Series.
Yeah, I think I said World Series.
Yeah. Brian will never learn how to ride a bike in the next decade. Imagine, like, we wait until the Yankees win the World Series for you to ride a bike, and then, like, they don't win until, like, 2050. Like, old man Brian
like
just riding his bike. Oh, God. How old will you be in 2050?
67.
All right, I'll be 50. So I'll be a spring chicken. I'll teach you.
You won't be 50.
Yes, I will in 2050.
You will.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, why did I say I'll be 57? Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, like, bro, I was born in 2000, so like I always know my age just by the year. So if it's 2050, I'm 50.
Nice
yep, no math involved.
Baby.
Let's see. Brian has never ridden a bike. I confess to have never gone bowling in my life.
That's a new one.
That's a new one.
I thought everyone gone bowling.
That's interesting. We got Alex with a hot take for today. I'm not joking. I'm going to predict that tonight, Garrett Cole will pitch the New York Yankees' first no-hitter since 1999. I'm calling it.
That's spicy.
You know Garrett Cole's hot.
Could you imagine he pitches a no-hitter and they lose?
You know, the sad part is I don't even think that that's too crazy to think about,
It's
right?
not.
But like, here's my thing: like, Cole is hot.
Yeah.
Okay, like it, not in like a weird way, right? But he's like
also in a weird way.
Yeah, no, also in like a little bit of a sus way. Garrett Cole's a hot man, but at the same time, like he's hot about this series. Like we know that like he wants to dominate every single time out there, and he's also like pissed off from his last start because he wasn't too much of a fan of how he pitched,
Right?
But even though it wasn't a terrible start, but I think he's gonna come out and absolutely shove today. I really do.
Awesome. I think that. Could you imagine? No hitter, man. Like that would jumpstart this team. If that doesn't jumpstart the team, then nothing's going to. And just break it down at this. Just rebuild. Like that's it.
Yeah. Same Pat 2000 is a legend. Yo,
Pat 2000. That could
Pat
be
2000 might have to be my new nickname. That's a quality nickname. Pat 2000.
I like it.
I like it.
I like it.
You know, maybe I'll make a product like that. Like, oh, you could use the Pat 2000, comb your hair and brush your teeth at the same time. That might actually become a thing. All right, I gotta look into that.
Okay.
Kittredge threw at Romine's head in 2018. Yes, that's why I remember the name Andrew Kittredge. Yes.
Okay. Whatever. Made up rivalry that doesn't exist.
Jay Bruce retiring after today's game. Hot take: homer and last at bat. If he gets a last at bat.
I don't know what to expect from Boone at this point. Like honestly, I can't tell you.
Okay, wait. I'm gonna say something.
Oh, here we go.
If they decide to put Jay Bruce in this game today, which I think they will at some point, because like they're not that mean, I think it's gonna be for Clint Frazier.
I was just gonna say Clint's gonna go 3 for 3, and they're gonna bring Bruce in to pinch hit in a tough situation in the 9th inning. Yeah, that's exactly what's gonna happen.
I think if it's a tough situation, like if it's a tie game, 1-run game, probably not. But I think if there's like a 2-run lead in either direction.
What'll happen is it'll be a righty pitcher, and they'll say, "Oh, we want the matchup with Jay Bruce in there, so we'll put him in there."
No, yeah, that's brutal. Let's see. Brian never eats Chick-fil-A. Chat. I've never seen a baseball before. Yeah, some of you guys haven't done some interesting things. I don't know who has never seen a baseball though. If you haven't, like, I'll send you one. Or just like check out the field for any Yankees game when they're losing.
Pull up a picture probably, but.
Yeah, no, it's not the same. 2050 Brian got kids and grandkids. Pat's still doing Unhinged. Para's still a suburban dad. Brandon's still hacking people while saying he has a girlfriend. Hashtag prove it.
Oh my god.
Futai is a legend, bro. Like a straight up legend.
Pretty accurate.
And Para's still the suburban dad. That's all you need.
Mm-hmm.
Joseph says, no cap, Cole looked better with a beard. We say this all the time. He did. He really 100%. Did. He looked so much better with a beard. You said most guys do?
Yeah.
Are you a case of that, Brian?
I look good either way, honestly.
Love it.
I have a bit of a baby face, so this helps.
Do you know what would help the Yankees today? A huge blowout, at least score 20 runs. You guys are asking for a lot today. Like, I'm asking for 2. I'm asking for 2. You're asking for 20. Let's meet in the middle. They could score 10.
DJ LeMahieu hitting for the cycle?
I mean, I'm kind of confused because, like, the past few games, the Yankees have looked lifeless. Bro. And now here, we got the cycle, we got no-hitter, we got 20 runs.
This is what we need. We just need LeMahieu and Judge to do single home run every time they come up. And that's 8 runs right there.
That's true.
I think we could do that. I think that's doable.
It's a lot to ask, though. It's a lot to ask.
No.
Alex has another hot take. Pat is secretly Garrett Cole and is in Yankee Stadium right now. Brett, shh. No, yeah. This is a possibility. It hasn't really been discussed too much just because, like, we like to keep it on the low.
Not with those noodle arms.
I'll end this right now. I'll end it. I'll walk out. I don't need this.
You got Brett Gardner arms.
All right, well, he kind of has decent-sized arms. I'm just saying.
Oh, a Brett Gardner compliment. There we go.
Yeah, listen, I'll give Brett that compliment. He has massive forearms. Massive. And I've never seen his calves before. Useful. I'm assuming he has massive calves.
Yes. The most useless muscle groups he probably has a lot of. Like forearms, calves.
Yep.
Yeah, he probably has big traps too, doesn't he?
Oh, definitely, bro. Like I'm I'm picturing Brett Gardner, bro. just like sitting at home at night and just doing like that grip thing. You know, like the thing you squeeze just all night.
Yeah.
He's like, bro, my
Taking out his
forearms are
frustration.
jacked.
Clint Frazier taking my spot.
CJ says breaking that was Brian's twin brother, and Brian just says that was him eating Chick-fil-A, but he thinks we are dumb. Little does he know his twin brother was wearing glasses, and we know Brian doesn't.
That's true. You guys don't see me wearing glasses. That could have been my twin brother. My twin brother does wear glasses, so
yeah. Your twin brother's name is Brandon, right?
No, it's actually Ryan.
Oh, okay. Ryan and Brian makes sense. Your parents were very creative when they came up with those names, yeah. Bro, yo, Cole throws a no hitter, and still doesn't win on the most Jacob DeGrom vibe of all time. Did DeGrom ever win that game yesterday?
I don't think so.
Bro.
But how ridiculous is he, man? Like, he's so good. He's like so consistent. People try to say that Garrett Cole is as good as Jacob DeGrom. I'm sorry, but he's just not. And like, still, he gets 0 runs. Is it like there has to be something to it? The fact that like the Mets are a team that can go out and score 7 runs whenever, but whenever Jacob DeGrom pitches, they don't score more than 2. Like, there has to be something to it, right? Is it maybe the mindset, like, oh, I know I don't have to score that many runs because he's gonna pitch well, like,
yeah,
I don't know, because we've seen it with Garrett Cole too a few times, right, where he's thrown gems and the Yankees just haven't scored.
Yeah, it just really doesn't make sense to me.
I don't get it. There has to be something
weird.
to it, right? There has to be something.
If there is, I don't know what it is. I really don't.
We gotta talk to like a baseball savant and like see if they can give us some information on that.
Yeah, but like what I'm thinking is like, I don't understand how Yankee fans could even like say Cole is better than DeGrom. I truly believe like Jacob DeGrom is the best pitcher in baseball, and it's not that.
But
close.
It's not close. No, and he's been the best pitcher in baseball for years.
Yeah, like, bro. I mean, like I looked up his game the other day that they did win actually, despite him giving up 3 runs, all of which were unearned. Can you believe that? He went 6 innings, 3 hits, struck out 14.
That's unbelievable. In
6 innings. He's unreal. His season ERA now is at 0.43, I believe.
That's ridiculous. Could you imagine if he were on a decent team?
0.45. Unreal. Shout out to Jacob DeGrom. Yeah. Back to the Yankees, though. Predicting 2 dingers from Odor today, 1 upper deck. If Odor hits an upper deck shot tonight, I will literally dump water on my head. Because it's not happening.
Pat's going to do the post-game shirtless if that happens. How's that?
Is that even allowed?
I don't know.
Probably not.
No one wants to see that anyway. So.
That's not true. Jaden says, so what happens when Voit comes back, especially now with the poor roster management? I see the infield being just a bigger mess than it is right now. I think it's very simple when Voit comes back. He plays first. DJ plays second. Glaber at shortstop. Gio at third.
Yeah,
simple
exactly
as that.
The way that
Odor's on the bench.
I mean, I think a big problem with the infield right now is the fact that we don't have a first baseman playing first base. Like, DJ LeMahieu is a Gold Glove winning second baseman. He's not a first baseman, so like, move him back to second. It's not that difficult.
Yeah. Alex says LeMahieu 6 hits today. Judge hits 6 home runs. Stanton hits 6 home runs. Urshela gets 4 hits, and Frazier hits 4 home runs. Listen, I think Frazier finally gets that home run today that I've been predicting all season.
Okay.
I think he gets it.
He better do it soon because I don't know, man.
Yeah, I don't know. It will not be easy, but I do think they'll make it to the World Series. But some changes need to be made, specifically with the manager. They're not going to be changing the manager at all during the season.
Hold on, can we talk about this for a second? All right, so like
Aaron Boone.
Yeah,
go for it.
I don't want to get too into it because we talk about Boone enough, but like. We've been talking about Aaron Boone and questioning whether he's the right manager for this team for as long as I've been here, really. Like, you know, we see that there's an issue there. Yesterday was the first time that I've seen consistently takes on Twitter from, like, reporters, Yankee fans, everyone, questioning whether Boone is the right guy. The first time ever, because he's always been, you know, a big guy to the fans, to the media. Like, everybody loves him. But yesterday... everyone's starting to realize, like, is this the guy that can light a fire under this team's ass? Because I don't think he is. I mean, think back to, like, Joe Torre, Joe Girardi. He's the guy that, you know, the players would rally around. They'd try to win for that guy. But it just doesn't seem like Boone is that guy. And I like Boone. I want to like him so bad, but it just doesn't seem like he's the right guy. I don't know.
Yeah, and it's a conversation that we have way too often.
I know. I don't want to get too into it again because we do talk about this a lot.
Yeah, I'm so gassed out of that Boone conversation,
I know.
especially after last night on the post game. Me and Jalen, I think it was Jalen. Yeah, we kind of talked about it for the entirety of the live.
Yeah.
Just like how Boone isn't necessarily that guy.
Yeah.
And it's just weird because it doesn't seem like they have that clubhouse chemistry. But at the end of the day, like no matter how we feel about Boone, the Yankees organization loves him, and that's all that matters at the end of the day, right? So I think that he's going to be the manager for a long time.
Is it though? Because I mean, do we think that maybe Cashman might be on some thin ice? Like we're now like 4 or 5 years into this team, this core, and they've shown nothing. They've shown regression, really. Like, look at guys like Gleyber Torres,
I know,
Miguel Andujar, like guys that had really good rookie seasons and then just kind of fell off. So, I mean, do we think that maybe there's a chance that Cashman's on the hot seat? I mean, like I think Cashman's one of the great GMs of all time. I don't want to get on him too much, but this roster composition, we've criticized it for a couple of years. They're just not built to win a championship, and we're seeing that more and more lately.
Yeah, listen, Brian, I agree with you in every sense of life, to be honest.
And if Cashman's on the hot seat, I got to imagine that Boone is too, because Cashman's the guy that's really high on Boone.
Yeah, I don't know if he's on the hot seat, though. I guess we'll just have to wait and see.
I don't know either. And like I said, I think he's one of the great GMs of all time. Like, I don't want to take too much away from that, but this roster just seems to not be it.
Yeah. But listen, Futai's calling. Yankees are going to win 8 of their next 10 games starting today.
All right. Well, if then what I said is completely irrelevant if that's the case.
Hot take, Cole 17Ks. I love how positive the chat is today. I don't know if it's like it's a Sunday morning, everyone's like a little bit happy. Bro, I love it. I like it. I like it.
Yeah, I'm sorry I'm bringing everybody down.
Okay, there's one question I do want to ask you about Jacob deGrom, though. deGrom is a Hall of Famer right now, sure. But you guys both have like the first prefixes in your last name. You have DeGennaro. He has deGrom. But for him, the DE is lowercase.
I think
yours is capital.
I think deGrom is French. And
it is, right? DeGennaro's Italian?
Italian, yeah.
Okay. So that would, okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting. Futai says, nah, I don't want to see Walmart Garrett Cole with no shirt. No offense, Pat.
I think that's going to do it for the live today.
So on that note, we'll see you guys next time. Stay happy. Stay healthy. I hate you all. Come on, bro. You don't have to come at me like that.
That's great. Man. He just roasted you into the... Oh, my God. That was awesome.
It was a good one, though.
That was a good one.
Yeah, I'll give credit when it's due. Love
Walmart, Garrett Cole.
Can we see Miguel Andujar ever this season? Probably not. I really don't think so.
He's trash.
Did you see the Dodgers game yesterday? The Dodgers offense didn't give Kershaw a run, so Kershaw drove in his own run, and he got the win, pitched in a 6-inning shutout. You know, that's something Cole would definitely do. If pitchers hit in the American League, bro, he'd score his only runs every single night.
Well, weren't we talking about that Cole is a decent hitter, like for a pitcher?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. He's
actually like an above-average hitting pitcher.
He's got like a 170 career average or something like that.
Better than Rougned Odor. Yeah.
Better than most guys on our team this year.
Better than 2020 Gary.
Oh, yeah.
To be fair, I've always been anti-Boone. Literally ever since his name was revealed as someone who interviewed for the job. It didn't make sense from the get-go. We're talking about a guy who really only got the job because of the home run in the 2003 LCS, and then because he was an announcer for ESPN, like where he wasn't really loved by many there either. So it's weird. I don't know.
Look, he's a smart baseball guy. I just don't think that he's the guy that can put a fire under this team. I think that's the issue.
Yeah. Yankees should just swing at the first pitch in every at-bat.
Well, what they're doing isn't working, so why not try something different?
Why not, right? Let's see. Cole has 3 career homers. Bro, that's more career homers than Tyler Wade. I'm kidding, but you know what I mean.
Might as well be.
Are they going to throw baseballs on the field today? If the Yankees get blown out, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably so. Also, give props to Pat for showing Futai's comments. He's picking which of our comments get shown on the screen. Yo, I said it before. I'll say it again. If anybody wanted their comment on the screen, if you want to be guaranteed on the screen, it's got to be funny. and you got to have like a solid name. It's simple. Like my mind works in a very simple way. So like if I see Futai, then I see Garrett Cole and Walmart in the same comment, that's an easy click. Like the DE, I know French isn't capitalized, the D in Italian is capitalized. Well, the D in Spanish has a DE and a space after it. Yes, that's right. Like Jose De Leon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That's how. Yeah. Thanks for the. That's
Thanks, Ulysses.
very helpful.
Kershaw, if you want something done, you gotta do it yourself. I'm a firm believer in that. If you want something done the right way, do it yourself.
Yeah, I
Sorry.
agree.
My bad, Pat. At least you're better than Brandon. We all know Brandon be grinding MLB The Show while listening to ASMR. Wow. Baseball
Accurate.
Generation says, hot take, Pat GM. I would be an awesome GM.
Yeah.
No joke.
So great.
I don't need this.
Look, your
I don't
MLB
need
The Show
this.
track record is good enough for me.
Yeah,
You
bro.
brought
Okay.
the Royals up to where are you at now?
Right now, we're in Game 4 of the ALCS. We have a 3-0 lead on the Yankees, and that's on All-Star
come on.
difficulty, Brian.
Wow.
Let's go. My rotation is like Castillo, Giolito, Glasnow. Bro, that's a 3-headed monster. Castillo, Giolito, Glasnow, come at
That's
me.
hot.
We got like Brantley, bro. I love Michael Brantley. Tatis, love it.
Mhm.
Unhinged KC, let's go. Hashtag Pat for GM. Love to see it. Hot takes are overrated. I agree. I do
Fair.
agree. We need more 3-0 swings. The amount of down the pipe fastballs I've seen of guys like Judge and Stanton and them not doing a thing with them is frustrating. They've definitely been like frustrated. They've definitely been like not frustrated, passively frustrated at the plate. That's a good way of putting it. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Troy Tulowitzki equals Jay Bruce. Jay Bruce equals Troy Tulowitzki. There you go.
How great is it that the Yankees have had two guys in the last 2 years who have just come in and been horrible and then just retired?
Yeah. Random question, is MLB 21 cross-platform? I heard a rumor that it is, but I'm not sure. I don't think so. I know it is on the Xbox, but I don't know if you could play cross-platform. I don't know.
I don't know.
Ulysses says Pat's haircut is basically like a younger guy tries grandpa's 70s cut.
Wow.
I don't know what that means.
I didn't know it was Roast Pat Day today.
Like, are you trying to say like I have a grandpa haircut? Because let me know what grandpa has a flow. If you could see a
Fair.
grandpa with a flow, let me know. Fun fact of the day, Derek is the author of 3 books. That is true. That is true.
Really?
Derek told me that. I believe one of them is like a kid's book, and then I don't remember what the other is. But shout out to Derek. Love Derek. The Yankees Twitter intern is trash. I miss the old social media manager. The only good thing about him is he replies to tweets but doesn't reply to hate like other social media managers do. Yeah, I don't really care too much about the Yankees Twitter, to be completely honest with you.
Me neither.
All right, cool. So Brian, we got any hot takes / predictions for today's game?
Oh, let's see. I think I'm with you. I think we see a big game out of Clint Frazier today. I think he's
Clint
the guy.
Frazier.
Clint Frazier. I think he's the guy that's really gonna be the one to jumpstart this offense, because if he gets going, I think guys will rally around him. And I think right now the Yankees need something to rally around. So maybe this is wishful thinking, but I think that he's the guy that gets it started today.
I like
Big
it.
game for
I like
him.
it. You think they win today?
I think they squeak one out. Yeah, I think it's a tight game, but I think they win it. Yep.
So Clint Frazier.
Clint
I
Frazier
think-
is gonna be the MVP today.
I think he hits a home run today. I think the Yankees do win. I think they finally just pull one out of their ass. I think the final score is gonna be, drumroll, 7-2.
7-2.
I think they score 7 runs today.
You're
I
talking
don't know
about a
how.
big game from Clint, huh?
I don't know how. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm saying
I don't
this.
know how they're gonna get those runs, but
7-2. Hold it in the books. Brian, let's meditate. 5-second meditation. Hopefully they
Absolutely,
win
we
today.
need it.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. I just imagined a Clint grand slam.
I imagine Sterling going, "The Yankees win." You know how he
Why does he sound like Cookie Monster? All right,
know.
all right. Listen, chat. We will see you guys after the game, directly after the game for the post game. So turn on post notifications so you do know when we go live. Appreciate everyone for stopping by. Hopefully the Yankees can pull out a win today because I don't want to have another depressing post game. But enjoy the game, everyone. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe. See you after the game here. Peace.